Today on the Car Truth Report, we are analyzing the 9 fastest Nürburgring lap times by a rear-wheel drive production car. The Nürburgring is a 12.9-mile racetrack that contains 150-some corners and was built between the two world wars. It is considered by most drivers to be the most difficult and complicated circuit on the planet. It should be noted that we are not including track cars like the Radical SR8, Donkerwerk D8, or low production cars like the Gumpert Apollo on this list. It should also be noted that there are some cars out there right now that do not have established ring times that would likely appear on this list, such as the 2018 911 GT2 RS, the new Ford GT, and the yet-to-be-released Corvette C7 ZR1. Also, be sure to watch through to the end because at some point in this video, we will give you our prediction for the car that we think will take the #1 Nürburgring time in the near future. Starting out the list at number 9, we have the 2015 Ferrari 488 GTB with a 721.6. The $249,000 Ferrari is powered by a 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 that puts its 661 horsepower and 560 foot-pounds of torque through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. With a curb weight of 3,362 pounds, the Ferrari 488 GTB has a power-to-weight ratio of 393 horsepower per ton. The Ferrari is definitely the nicest place to sit out of all the cars on this list and is also arguably the best-looking car as well. Coming in at number 8, we have the $110,000 2012 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 with a time of 7:19.6, which puts it a full 2 seconds ahead of the Ferrari. The ZR1 is powered by the 6.3-liter supercharged LS9 V8 that made 638 horsepower and 604 foot-pounds of torque and utilizes an old-school 6-speed manual transmission. At 3,333 pounds, the ZR1 made 382 horsepower per ton. Lucky number 7 ironically goes to the 2010 Porsche 911 GT2 RS, aka the Widowmaker, with a 718. Like the ZR1, the $138,000 GT2 RS also utilizes a 6-speed manual gearbox. However, the GT2 RS puts its very different twin-turbo 3.6-liter flat 6 in the trunk instead of in the front like the ZR1 or in the middle like the Ferrari 488. Even though the GT2 RS has the smallest displacement engine on our list, the 2010 GT2 RS has the highest power-to-weight ratio of 410 horsepower per ton. Just missing the top 5, we have the beastly 2018 Camaro ZL1 1LE with a 716. The 6.3-liter supercharged LT4 motor, borrowed from the Corvette Z06, makes 650 horsepower and 650 foot-pounds, which is good because the ZL1 1LE, like most Americans, weighs in at the top of this group at a massive 3,873 pounds, which puts this Goliath at 338 horsepower per ton. How is a $70,000, nearly 4,000-pound manual rear-wheel drive muscle car able to put down such a good time on the green hell? Tell us what you think in the comments. Our best guess would be that its massive sticky tires and what at least looks like the second most aerodynamic bits in the group surely didn't hurt. We should also note that the ZL1 1LE was rumored to have done a 713 after official timing was over for that day, but since it isn't official, we're going with the 716 for now. At number 5 in the pack, we have a car that contains the name of the track, the Lexus LFA Nürburgring package with a 714.6. 337 horsepower per ton is achieved with a glorious-sounding F1-inspired 4.8-liter naturally aspirated V10. The Lexus LFA is the most expensive car on our list at $445,000. In at 4th place with an impressive 712.7, the second 911 on our list, the 2018 Porsche GT3. This 911 differs from the 2010 911 GT2 RS in a few key ways. The 2018 GT3 utilizes a 7-speed PDK or 6-speed manual, though we're assuming they use the PDK to get their 712 ring time. The new GT3 also employs the same 4.0-liter naturally aspirated flat 6 that is used in the Porsche GT3 Cup race car. At 3,153 pounds and only making 500 horsepower, the GT3 makes 317 horsepower per ton, the lowest overall power-to-weight ratio on our list, proving there is more to a great ring time than just brute force. The bronze medal goes to the 2010 Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR with a 712.1. The 8.4-liter naturally aspirated V10 is the biggest engine on our list and made 640 horsepower in the 2010 model. Even with its big V10 up front, the 2010 ACR came in at a reasonable 3,190 pounds and was good for 401 horsepower per ton. The 6-speed manual is making another appearance on our list here with the 2010 ACR. Coming in at number 2, we have the third German car on this great German track, the 2017 Mercedes-AMG GTR with a 710.9. At 3,428 pounds, the twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 AMG GTR makes 336 horsepower per ton. The AMG GTR is the only car on this list that competes with the Ferrari as far as interior and exterior styling goes. Before we get to the current fastest rear-wheel drive car on the Nürburgring, let's give you our prediction for the rear-wheel drive car that is going to take the overall Nürburgring record once it comes out. The mystical machine that we're talking about is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. At a reported 2,200 pounds with over 1,000 horsepower, this car will have the power to weight category in the bag. Power to weight is not the Valkyrie's only ace in the hole. The Valkyrie is also going to make more aerodynamic downforce than any other car on the road and is reported to make 2.5 G-forces in the corners. We have already done a whole video on the new Aston Martin creation. The link will be at the end of the video. Now to the champion. The current fastest rear-wheel drive production car on the Nürburgring is the 2017 Dodge Viper ACR with a blistering 703.5 around the green hell. That is a whole 7.4 seconds faster than the second place car on this list, the Mercedes-AMG GTR. The story behind this amazing lap time could be a whole video on its own. Unlike all the other times on this list, which were achieved by factory-sponsored events, this time was achieved by Viper owners and enthusiasts, and with internet crowdfunding. Hopefully this is a model that can be picked up by enthusiasts of other cars, so we can get even more awesome ring times when the factory isn't willing or able to run a car of their own. And before you go screaming in the comments about the McLaren P1LM, we didn't count its amazing 643.2 because a production run of 5 does not mean our classification for a production car. Though one would assume the vanilla P1, Koenigsegg 1.1, and Ferrari LaFerrari would surely be on this list, they certainly don't have any official Nürburgring lap times that we can find at this time. The next video we are doing is a follow-up to this one, where we delve even more deeply into this list and compare these cars' stats and attributes even further. So please be sure to click subscribe and the notify bell. Also, just another reminder that we are giving away a leather jacket at 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe and leave comments to enter.